Man, Jason knew what he was getting into, man, you know what I'm saying, in day one. When he walked into the barbershop, when DJ Toomp walked him into the barbershop, me and my cousin Toomp had on Greenbrier Parkway, or now was it Stone Road? Anyway, up the street from Greenbrier, we had a barbershop. And as soon as he walked in there, you know what I'm saying, he didn't know I was the rapper that we were speaking about, but he knew that I had trouble with the law. He knew that I sold drugs for a living. He knew that I was talented musically, but my potential would be determined by whether or not I decided to stop selling drugs. So before I took him on as a manager, he already knew that I had these conflicts, you know what I'm saying, before I even brought him on as a manager.
And this is before you guys became multi.
Yeah.
So it's like once you became multi and you picked businesses, Hollywood, etc., to still
the same things.
It's like he's like, you know, you're fucking up the money. Like,
nah, I'm not fucking up the money, because the same thing that you would consider that's fucking up the money is the same thing that's bringing in the money. You know what I mean? You know, but I mean, because, you know, the fact that I go out here and I stand on my own 2 feet, and the fact that I'm not to be fucked with, it bring in the money. You know what I'm saying?
So you saying you get a pass because you're the brother?
I don't get no pass. Okay. Nah, I don't get no pass. I'm just saying the same thing that bring money is the same thing that can stop money sometimes. You know? And when you that guy, man, when cats wonder, how does this guy, you know what I'm saying? Like even early in my career, how does this guy go to these clubs and fight with the security, these bouncers, and he never get beat up? You know what I'm saying? And he's known around Atlanta for going to clubs, and when they don't let him in, he fight with them. That's what we were known for early on. And you know what I'm saying? And that kind of, it made a name. We made a name for ourselves for going to clubs and fighting. We were like, you know what I'm saying, like having barroom brawls in all of the clubs throughout the city of Atlanta. So it became to where they were like, man, you know what, man, just let them in. You know what I mean? And so that's how we got our music played. So it went from fighting the security to get in the clubs to now, you know, we walk up to the DJs respectfully. You know, we weren't hostile, but we walk up to the DJ respectfully. Hey, how you doing? What's up, man? We the PSC, man. You know what I'm saying? Grand Hustle, this the new song from T.I. Although they did not, you know, we weren't aggressive, but they knew the name. So the reputation carried on when you make requests. When he walk in and have meetings and sit down with people and he say these names, and like that reputation, it kind of followed us.
He's slower to say no.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And we never had any like do this or else conversations, but it just like people knew, man, we were down to get down. And then it went from there to, you know what I'm saying, and sometimes, man, every now and again, you know, when you living that life, you run into people who also are living that life, and you know what I'm saying, it's head to head, and it is what it is. You know, it go from fighting to the next thing, and we were well versed in that life as well.